Hello, hello everyone. How are you doing? Another great day here. This is Dr. James TV Network presents The Life of Abundance. This is Sequence 1, Ekins, Episode 1, series about abundant living, gratitude, and topics. Again, this is Sequence 1, Atkins, Episode 1. My co-host, I'm Dr. James McConnell, and my co-host, Doris Atkins. How are you doing?
I am doing awesome. How are you?
Awesome. Are you having a wonderful day?
Had a wonderful day. Yes.
I'm so awesome. I'm so happy to have you here, and we're going to get this ball rolling.
All right.
So, this episode, first topic we want to talk about is finding help in the most unlikely place. Would you like to touch on that first?
Okay. Yes. Finding help in the most unlikely place is a point of blessings. A lot of times we like to, speaking of myself, like to be in control just a little bit on about what is going on in my world. So I kind of want to know where my A, what's going on with my A, what's going on with my B, and on my way to my C. So, but sometimes there are times when things just don't work out like you like you think.
That's true. That's true. That
Back, yeah. So sometimes you feel that your back is against the wall and you just don't know where to go. And me being a person of faith, I always seek my Father. And, just when I personally am just about to give up on it, I throw my hands up and lo and behold, here comes my answer. So finding help, you know, in the most unlikely places, like you could be, let's just say I'm running, I forgot to fill my tank. Then I'm down to my last dollar and I am at the gas pump and all of a sudden I can't get gas. Well, how about this? God sends someone up to me, don't even know who it is, and just blesses me with gas. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, doesn't have to fill my tank, just get me to where I need to go. But we know that we serve a God that is more than enough. So chances are it's going to be more than what you need. So finding help in unlikely places, you just have to keep your eyes and ears open and God and an open heart, and I promise you God will fill it for you. How about you?
Oh man, I love that. I mean, what you're saying is absolutely true. As a matter of fact, um, sometimes when you're trying to, let's say, run your business, and I remember going to a McDonald's, and at McDonald's, I remember I'm just there to just order food, and I remember one of the cashiers asked me about what I do and stuff, and then I told him, and then I started talking to a colleague about advertising and marketing, and he said something. He said, "But why don't you just do?" And when he said that, it made a lot of sense. And I looked at him and I said, "You know what? I'm gonna use that." And so I absolutely did. I mean, I did not think going to McDonald's I was gonna run into a person that was gonna tell me something I can use in my business. I mean, like
Right.
he has the experience that I have, but that's why you have to stay open because you never know where that help comes from, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
Everyone has a certain deal, a certain part of themselves really that could help you. So finding help in the most unlikely place. I'd like to know any other examples that you have, if you have any more.
Well, there's plenty. There is plenty. Like you said, you could be searching for something or have a thought or need a work done, a task completed, and unbeknown to you, someone that you didn't even think of, even a child, can give you a good nugget. Help in unlikely places is simply a fact that you don't think that you don't think your resources is coming from this source. You could be in a grocery store and needing a few be short a few dollars or short a few pennies, and the person behind you, can give you that boost, can say, oh, let me just take care of that bill for you, let me just take care of this for you. It's a point of just, you know, always, I said it before, you just have to keep yourself open for the opportunity. And if you got that door open, gotta feel it.
Man, that is great. I love that. Actually, I have a mother that said something like that, where she went to the grocery store last week, and she was paying for something, and before she could even pull out her wallet, I think what she was buying was maybe $27 and change. She was getting ready to, well, pull out her wallet in her purse, and she said, the lady behind her said, "Ma'am, I'm gonna get this for you," and pulled out the money and paid for it. And she said, "Oh, baby, you don't have to do that. I get you." "No, no, I want to do it for you. Let me get my blessing." And the
Wow.
lady paid for her groceries. Isn't that awesome?
Yes, yes.
That's
That's awesome. That left her some coins to, free up some coins that she could do something else with. So yeah, I mean, it's just amazing how when we as people are sharing, caring, how that brings abundance to us.
absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely, and that's what it's about. I mean, finding that help in the most unlikely places is all a part of uh, the abundance that we all can have as far as life is concerned, right?
Yes, definitely.
Man, I think that was a heck of a start, and I know this topic is something that you're going to want to talk about, which I know that you like to talk about this topic, why God should always be first, right?
Oh, right. Yes. Yes.
And and what we're going to do is we're going to talk about that after this break. We'll be
All right.
right back.
All right.
All right, guys, we are back. We are back. It's a life of abundance with your host, Dr. James McConnell, and co-host Doris Atkins. Miss Doris, are you here?
I am here.
All right, all right. Well, let's tackle this. Why God should be always first.
Mm.
Give us your take.
My input would be definitely keep God first. Why? Because it shows reverence. It shows respect. If we keep Him first, we are less likely to lose sight, lose focus of what is journey we're on. Um, and by keeping Him first, it keeps us a bit, keeps us humble. When we go out there and we think, oh, it's all about me, I did it, remember who gave you the ability, the strength to do it in the first place. When we think of I, then, the focus is on us and not the one that gives us the opportunity, the blessing, the skills, or, to do it. So keeping God first keeps us humble, helps us stay on track. Now, we are human and we do err, and our God is a forgiving God, and we thank Him for that. Um, but again, if you're easily distracted, you need to, keep God first. That way you can stay on point.
I love that. I love that 100%. Why should we keep God first? Is because, for one, He's God, right?
Exactly.
But there's nothing that is done without Him, right? You have to. I pray every morning, I pray during the day, and I pray at night. And of course, you always pray your normal prayer, whatever that is, to keep everybody safe, to help you grow, and all that good stuff, to keep everybody safe, all that good news. But there's nothing that can be done without Him. It should be Him,
Yes.
and then family, then everything else. And if we put Him first, then everything else just comes like, you know, and so the abundance that you feel when you put Him first, because every morning, kind of what I try to do, especially when I'm getting ready to get into the car and take my journey, I start focusing on all the things that He's allowed me to have so far in life. All the things that He's allowed me to achieve, and so I think about the abundance that He's given, and if everyone can do that, and it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter if you just have $1, $5, or $100. The bottom line is be thankful for what you have. It doesn't hurt to work harder and work farther and try to get uh, you know more things to help yourself and help other people. But the things that I try to do uh, with the abundance that He has given me is I really do try to help homeless. I have a soft spot for the homeless, and I do a lot of different things with them, and I'll get into that as we keep going. But man, that's one. I mean, do you have any other good stories for us about why God should always be first?
Well, I mean, we both have covered it that that he is um again, he helps us stay on point when we are or out of our own element. We have a source that we can pull on that can help bring us back in it. If we think about it, everything, no matter what it is, runs on a system, and it's a flow of the way that a system of flow is the way the things should work. If I do this, this is expected, this should work. That if I do that, that should work. Sometimes it's a flaw that comes in, then things don't work as we want them to.
Right.
But if but like as I say, God can help us get through it. But if we follow a system, not so much as a ritual or anything, a system where you are on point, and that and you have an expectation of what it is. You have a goal, you have a vision, you have a desire. God helps us with that. Whatever He has put in us, and He, trust me, He's equipped each of us with our own whatever we need to succeed. But a lot of times we get lost in what it is that we need to be doing. We get caught up in other things that sometimes we should be, that are distractions, that has no purpose, has no growth. But if we have like an outline, like in the morning you said you get up or what whatever, but you have a routine that you do, and the moment that you step out of line, you feel it. The moment you do something that was contrary, that is not of the norm, it brings it back to, or I like to say, the Holy Spirit brings it to your awareness that this is not right. Something's not right here. And then you just say, Lord, help me to see what it is. So God shields us from things that we have no clue what He has shielded us from. So keeping Him first, staying focused, He helps us stay on point, on track, so that we can meet or get to our expected end.
I love that. I love that. And I guess I was going to talk about how the soft spot I have for the homeless. Um, Sometimes when I see them on the street, I'll give them $5, $6, $10. But I sometimes go to the shelter. Now that has been on hold for a few months because of this COVID. But I'll go to
Yes.
the shelter and I'll go try to help find them jobs. And so, believe it or not, I have to go through quite a few before you can catch a couple of them that are serious about a job, but uh, I do that. I've done that for years, and so I like to be able to touch them with the abundance that the Lord has given me, and give them abundance as it pertains to another job. So I think that is huge, and that's awesome that we are able to acknowledge and see that. So our next
Hmm.
topic here is going to be balance in life, and we're going to talk about that right after this commercial break.
Okay.
Dr. James is money making opportunity. And yes, I'm Dr. James, and I'm money making opportunity. Do you need more customers, or do you just want to make more money? Let me explain. If you're a business, we built a platform called NBC's List. This platform is like an Angie's List and Craigslist combined. It is an online business directory for you to post your business, get more views, and it's a classified like Craigslist to be able to sell and buy items. But if you post your business on this platform, you get more views, more exposure, but more importantly, just to be there, I will personally give you 5 leads a month as long as you're there. Forever, as long as you're there. Plus, I will post you in one city of your choosing just to be there, meaning you'll show up on Google periodically in the top 10, absolutely free, just for joining NBC's list. Plus, you'll get a leveraged income opportunity just to be there. That comes with it. That's a benefit of being there. You'll make money. This is a platform that pays just to be there. On the other hand, if you just want to make more money, some people don't care about a business. So if you're that person that doesn't care about a business, but you just want to make more money, we help people do that by we have different courses to help you make money. We teach real estate investing, stock market trading, making money online from home, making money from your cell phone, making money from vending machines and ATMs. We teach a business class for startups. We teach a business class for existing business, so on and so forth. If you're not interested in courses, but you just want to get started kind of quicker or sooner, we have money making systems. And these systems, they'll help you make extra money. But if you're looking for more life changing money, then the courses is what you want to take to help you make money. So we'd love to talk to you. If you're in Louisiana, you would call 295-1574. If you're in Texas, you would call 469-765-5327. Again, if you're in Texas, you would call 469-765-5327. And yes, NBC's list is global, and the link is nbcslist.org. Operators will be waiting. All right, all right, all right. We are back. The life of abundance with my co-host Doris Atkins. How you doing, Doris?
I'm doing great. Thanks for
Doris, are
asking.
you here?
Here.
All right, all right. So our next topic: balance in life. What's your take on that, Miss Doris?
Oh, balance in life is very important, and so many of us don't have it. I mean, it, um, we, a lot of us, we strive for that. We get overrun with work or projects or, what have you. If we don't sit down and take the time to schedule out our time is so important, very important. And sometimes we just, I don't want to say waste time, something that we can't get back, but we need to manage it just like we manage money, we manage our homes, we need to manage our time. Um, by not doing so, you have chaos. And chaos is simply something out of place. You know, you have a place to lay your hat or hang your hat, or you have a place, you have a place for your purse so that when it's time to get things or you got to go, you go to that particular place or location to get what you want. If it's there, easy, gone. But if it's not, chaos because things are not in order. And balance is very important in our life. We've got to find a time for relaxation. We have to time for us because we're overwhelmed with work, with school, with just everyday life. So balance is very important.
But that makes a lot of sense, and I love it. My version of balance would start with spirituality, having a relationship with God, going to church, and then being able to exercise, being able to take care of your body, trying to stay healthy, nutrition, sleep, stuff like that, and then being able to handle your business or your work, and then being able to separate that with family time, and then from family time to everything else, maybe entertainment, like even watching TV or going out to eat or going to the movies is a form of entertainment. You need to be able to separate those things and be able to do them all,
Mm,
from the spirituality to your work, to being healthy, nutrition, exercising, to being able to enjoy nature, to being
yes.
to be able to be entertained, right? So I think all that pretty much plays into it. And man, I love this first episode, Miss Doris. How about you?
Oh, I'm very excited.
Well, that's it for this show, and we're gonna see you guys on episode 2. And episode 2 will feature favor, love, and gratitude, and we're looking forward to seeing everyone there. Until then, you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching. Dr. James TV Networks presents The Life of Abundance.